the poorest of the poor. They make up almost 80% of the population of India. At the mercy of God and nature, nearly all of them make their living from the land. They suffer in silence, ready to bear whatever lot God gives them. Someone must help them. Someone has come to help them. These are university students.
Don't waste time, you have to finish quickly and then go. Don't forget that. And 1,000 packets of food.
They are not ordinary students, however. They have foregone their school vacations, and instead of returning to the comfort of home and family for a few weeks, they have chosen to spend their holidays helping these poor, unfortunate village people. In this GRAMA SEVA, or village service, they bring food, clothing, and kind words. But where have these young, selfless souls come from, and who inspired them? His name is Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. He was born in this very same small village in southern India, Puttaparthi, over 75 years ago. And now there is hardly a person in India who does not know his name and speak it with great reverence. Sathya Sai Baba, or Swami, as he is known to his students, has always done great things for the less fortunate, such as the many free schools and hospitals found throughout India. The students of Sathya Sai Baba's schools are known through their fine character. Swami himself has been known to care for the poor and suffering, even from his early years.
The task I love most is to alleviate the suffering of the poor people by providing them with what they lack.
The students have spent many hours getting ready for this year's GRAMA SEVA.
And we would wonder, teenage girls, perhaps in the world, would go for the other types of enjoyment. Our children here, who have been molded by Bhagavan with his intense love and compassion, they are only too ready to do this task. They do not want to go home, they have their vacation now. And all of them stayed back saying, "Madam, there's a wonderful opportunity. How fortunate we are that Bhagavan has called us to do this duty."
For example, we always think only about ourselves. We feel that our life is okay for us and that's the end of it. We really don't know that we owe an obligation as citizens and as human beings as well. So through this GRAMA SEVA, we really get to know that what are our responsibilities as citizens and as human beings.
And the conviction that it's his work, and the fact that we're going to be helping a lot of people who are in the villages and who need this help from Swami, and that he's assigned this task to us so that we can carry it out to the best of our abilities.
We all get together, people having come from all parts and all walks of life. We join hands in preparing the food and mixing the rice with the pulihora and then packing them overnight. And what our study is that within 3.5 hours we are able to pack properly in a nice decent way 18,000 packets, and the packets on an average weigh 500 grams. This goes as Bhagwan's prasad along with the laddu and the clothes to each villager.
As the last of the trucks are loaded and the students prepare to depart, you can feel the excitement in the air. Quite unexpectedly, Swami has come out to bless them with his prasad. You can feel the students' enthusiasm as the trucks depart for the villages. As the trucks head for the villages, we can imagine Swami's words echoing in the students' minds.
What is the purpose of being a man? It is not for leading an animal existence. Man exists for service. Every man has to return to society by way of service what he has received from it. That service should be rendered selflessly in a spirit of sacrifice. Service is thereby converted to spirituality.
The trucks reach their respective villages, but before the students begin their service, they go around the village singing the glory of the Lord. This activity purifies the atmosphere and brings joy to the village inhabitants, who often join in the singing. Food and clothing. We often take them for granted, but these basic necessities are truly precious to the impoverished villagers.
The underlying inspiration for us to go to the villages is with the feeling that we are sharing Bhagwan Baba's love and concern for the villages, for the poor and the downtrodden of this country. The impact that the village life, the people whom they serve, makes on the psyche of the student is very important. It can inspire the student for a lifetime.
Most of the people are really poor. This is one way of actually benefiting the love of Bhagwan when they receive this particular clothes and rice prasadam and laddu prasadam. They are able to see that there is still somebody who is looking after their welfare, who is keeping track of their welfare.
Whenever you see a sick person, a dispirited, disconsolate, deceased person, there is your field of service. Every blood cell, every nerve must tingle with love, with eagerness to share that love with the forlorn.
It has been a general feeling among the students that Grama Seva is one of the beautiful opportunities given to any student in the SATHYA SAI institutes. It is basically the fact that while doing Grama Seva, we really feel Swami's love flowing through us to the villagers.
Like Swami tells that while serving, should not have ego. Same thing we are learning here. Like it should not be there like you're serving somebody else. You're serving yourself only.
So I could feel the pain and suffering the villagers are undergoing.
It's only Bhagwan who can conceive of such a thing.
Their mission is charged with love and compassion, as these selfless souls spread Swami's love to everyone in each village. For Swami himself has instructed the students to deliver food and clothing to each house in every village, no matter how remote it might be, taking care not to neglect a single soul. These students of Swami's schools consider themselves extremely fortunate to be these instruments of the divine.